Tonight, wanted and on the run. It's the big story at 6. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Doug Prophet. The man who police say is behind yesterday's murder of a woman and kidnapping of their young son in the Newburg neighborhood remains on the run tonight. Police are looking for Christopher Gordon right now, and he is considered armed and very dangerous. WHS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez has been looking into his background today, learning more about Gordon, and joining us live from Metro Police headquarters. What's the status of that search, Isaiah? Do you have any new updates on the search for Christopher Gordon?
Well, Doug, LMPD was asked if Gordon could be states away at this point. They say at this time it's hard to say right now, but they are warning the community to know about his long, violent history, one that court records show has lasted for several years. A mother's life taken, a child moved to the hospital, and an even younger boy rescued after a kidnapping. Police say it all started inside a car here on Quiet Way in the Newburg neighborhood over the weekend. Now LMPD charging the man you see here, Christopher Lee Gordon, with murder.
LMPD is again asking for assistance from the community in helping us locate and apprehend Mr. Gordon in order to provide relief and closure to all parties affected by this senseless tragedy.
This was what it looked like Sunday afternoon. Police are accusing Gordon of shooting a woman and a 10-year-old while they were inside a car, killing the woman and injuring the child. In a news conference today, LMPD Major Matt Mayer tells us moments before shots were fired, Gordon allegedly kidnapped a 2-year-old boy from inside the vehicle and drove away in his.
This was a child he had in common with the female victim.
Hours later, police say Gordon's car was found, and around 30 minutes after KSP released an Amber Alert, the family notified dispatch they had the 2-year-old safe.
This could have ended a lot worse.
LMPD couldn't reveal much on a motive for the suspect, but did talk about his history.
Mr. Gordon has a significant violent history, to include being charged with murder in 2009.
Court records show a jury found Gordon guilty for reckless homicide in a case from 2009 with a prison sentence of 5 years, although an appeals court reversed the decision 2 years later. Gordon's history also includes charges of domestic violence, assault, and a motion to revoke his probation just last week.
Around 50 and 20 police cars.
Meanwhile, neighbors are reflecting, some heartbroken over this violence.
Very, very sad. I have 2 kids and I don't imagine involving me in one situation like that.
And the coroner's office have identified the woman killed as Angelica James, 38 years old. Now, as for that 10-year-old child, we're told he's expected to be okay after suffering wounds to the hand and shoulder. Doug.
Now, Isaiah, you say you've learned about another connection between the suspect and the victim. What can you tell us about that?
Well, Doug, Angelica James is actually listed in Gordon's 2020 domestic assault charge, one where he was found guilty for reportedly striking her in the face. Now, he was sentenced to 2 years on probation, which records show he later violated. Live in Louisville tonight, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.